Alright guys, what's up? So what we're going to do today is we're going to build the Dwarf Fortress. So I found this wonderful seed online, and I think over here we're going to build the new Dwarf Fortress that I wanted to build. So we're going to get started right now. Alright, so what I was planning to do was build a very nice little bridge on the outside of the entrance to the fortress, and that's the first thing we're going to build so that we have a general idea how we're going to build the entirety of the entrance and everything else. This will give us a basic idea of what type of building structures and things. As you can see, I added this little accent right here so that it had a little bit of variation in it, and you'll see it comes out pretty nicely, I think, as soon as when it's done, it looked pretty good, I'd like to say. So basically what I'm doing is just doing the basic underside of the bridge and just setting it all up. So basically what I want from this build is a cool, looks like it's carved out of stone and everything just looks real nice on it. So what I'm doing here is now I'm going to try to add the supports for it. These are going to be the beams. And so what I did for these is I just took, I forgot what they're called, the very dark plank, or the very dark wood, and I built up these little supports. And I was thinking about doing one in the middle, but it was even, so I couldn't, and I added the little side accents, which just give a little bit of variation. I had a couple little mess-ups, especially with the roofing part of this, because this is going to be encased. So right now I'm adding this little design to the front that I thought, because you really need stuff that'll just break it up, and a lot of people use, like, indentations and stuff like that. I just prefer a little bit color variation, and that usually fixes flat surfaces. So next what I did was I raised it one, and then I decided to raise it again after this because the roof just seemed too short at that point. So I decided to just build it up and continue. So we start work on the roof. Right now we're just building it up and having a little bit of trouble with the stairs. I am kind of still getting used to the new stair system, and there's a couple minor glitches with how it's being built and not, so. Then I added these little support structures, and they looked really nice at the end. They look a little bit odd right now, but it really fits the entire picture. So I decided to mirror the design from the bottom to the top, and that really also added to the difference of variation, or the monotony. That's the word, the monotony. And then I decided I didn't want the roof itself to just be monotonous, so I brought it in by 2 to kind of give it this step. And then, of course, going in, I decided to give it another step. And it gives it this checkered feel. It's that very nice, just stepped look that looks very nice. And so, I decided to fix that, and then I added more to kind of break up the variation on the roof. On the sides, I decided to do the same, but I had to do a small bit of variation because of the length was not the same as the width. You'll see. So I couldn't tell where to do it, so I decided to finish this pillar before I decided, and then I could see my center, so then I could continue with the design. So I continued with it, and I thought that's probably where I'm going to leave it. And so then I worked on this side. decided I don't want it like that, so I basically just crafted these diagonal steps on the roof and filled in the roof. And then I just repeated that pattern on each side until I got exactly what I was looking for. So I was having trouble with the stairs at that point again. Like I said, I'm having problems with stairs. And I've also been playing a lot of StarMade, so I've gotten the left click, right click reversed on accident. Because, you know, I've been playing StarMade with my friend DJ, so I wasn't sure if you guys would want to see any, and also when I tried to edit it, because there was a lot of boring parts in it. Yeah, so anyway, I added this length support, and then I wanted some type of fencing, so I stuck with that design. And I added that little bottom piece that made it look a little bit nicer. And I kind of changed it up on this side just a tidbit by doing that, and decided it looked nicer that way. So then I went back and added more to the fences, making it look just a little bit more terracey. So, you know, they're master smiths. They take pride in looks and how everything fits, so I really wanted this to be clean and just look very nice. So then I went back and finished most of the designs for this. So I cleaned this up, and then I added those because I thought they looked nice. So I decided to repeat the pattern on this side, check to see how it was, and continued until I finished. And just take a back off look just to show you. And then I tried this, but it did not work out very well. I disliked how it looked, so I just cleaned it up, and that's where I left it for there. I'm going to add lighting and other stuff later. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next part.